Welcome everyone to another video, and in this video we are going to be covering the Taiwan championships. This is the second round or second tournament. They did have to play a Swiss tournament in order to qualify for this double elimination tournament. I'm going to be featuring the winners battles. This is also being covered on Rise to Occasion channel, so definitely check out his perspective on it. Obviously he's a much better battler than me, so I'm sure you'll learn more there, but you also learn something here. I covered Yodada's battles last year during the pre-qualifiers for the APAC championship. Yodada used Shadow Snorlax in that one absolutely beautifully. Honestly, one of the best played runs I've ever seen. And I'm definitely interested in covering Yodada's run this time. So let's go ahead and go to the first battle. Yodada's team consists of Noctowl, Medicham, G-Fist, Lantern, Sableye, Purify. This is a remote tournament too. Shadow Bombsnow. The opposing trainer has Medicham, Azumarill, Venusaur, Altaria, Stunfisk, and Toxapex. This is open team sheets, so they do know each other's movesets, which is a little bit different than some of the other regionals or intercontinental championships that you might have seen previously on Twitch or on YouTube or been into in person. So knowing that moveset is pretty interesting, especially Azumarill's moveset is probably pretty relevant. I guess Lantern as well, if it's like Water Gun or Spark, would be a pretty big difference in like the Toxic matchup or the G-Fist matchup or a little bit of the Azumarill matchup as well. But what do I like on each other's team? So I really like Medicham on AK Aang's team. It's pretty safe against everything except for the Shadow Sableye. Oh no, the Purified Sableye. But the Purified Sableye actually has only like one soft check, which is Azumarill. Azumarill does beat Sableye, but in some shielding or bait scenarios, Sableye can flip that matchup, as I'm sure many of you know. So let's go ahead and get started. And we are going to see Medicham into... Okay, we're going to see Medicham into Toxapex. And looks like this Medicham is staying in versus the Toxapex. This is a favorable matchup for Toxapex since it does resist the counters, but the Psychic does deal super effective damage. It is an extremely tanky Pokemon. Typically, they don't shield the first one because they are able to easily survive it. And as well, there's a 10% chance that there's a defense drop, which would then favor Medicham in this matchup. Does correctly shield the Sludge Wave, throwing on CMP, keeping very precise counts. And we do end up seeing the shield on the Toxapex side. Toxapex is super tanky. Honestly, the Ice Punch probably does like 5%. So it's not quite in Ice Punch range. Trying to throw what I presume is on CMP with the Brine. They have no shielding. And then here comes Azumarill. This is definitely a little problematic. Throwing a good timing despite the pressure here. This Azumarill with energy is really, really bad. You're going to have to switch out. And we're going to see the Azumarill throw the Ice Beam. And this is really, really tough situation. Going to throw the Sky Attack, I should say. I was going to say, probably makes sense to go for the Shadow Ball, because I doubt this Azumarill will let you get to two moves here. And the Shadow Ball just does slightly more damage. The Azumarill throwing a good timing before the second Sky Attack comes. And obviously not a great situation. You're going to have to wait the clock, and they just blind switch to Venusaur here. And that blind switch to Venusaur makes 100% sense here. This is something I did a coaching session with somebody about like how to read teams. If you're AK side, you know that Venusaur's only counter, only like Pokemon that loses down a shield is Noctowl. Everything else it beats down a shield. The Abomasnow would be the toughest one, but it beats Lantern, beats G-Fist. Obviously, the Medcham's almost gone. So you really don't care what that third Pokemon is. You're just going to switch out because your Azumarill is quite low. So it doesn't really matter what comes in. And at this point in time, honestly, the foul play doesn't KO. Yodada makes a beautiful catch here, but it really doesn't matter because this foul play does not KO Venusaur, and Frenzy Plant is a significantly harder hitting move. We're talking base 100 versus base 70. It's an unfair advantage for Venusaur. Even though Shadow Claw is a slightly harder hitting move than Vine Whip, it is not enough to overcome that matchup. So we're going to see Medicham into Galarian Stunfisk. A very good lead. And does not have an answer to the Altaria. So going to throw the Ice Punch. This does deal double super effective damage to the Altaria. And we see the no shield. And this Noctowl is sitting pretty here versus the Altaria. Going to want to throw before the second Sky Attack comes through on the Altaria side. Throwing it a little bit early. Probably could do 2 then through there pretty safely. And then here comes Galarian Stunfisk. Not throwing the Shadow Ball right away. Interesting. We'll see whether or not this Noctowl will survive the Rock Slide. It does survive the Rock Slide. It is very much likely to get Mudshot down, even though the Mudshots are double resisted. This Noctowl is in single digit HP and not able to survive any more Mudshots. And we will see what's in the back. Gonna shield the EQ. And gonna let this go. Should just be a Rock Slide. Yeah, it's just a Rock Slide. Gonna counter down. And we know it's in the back. Good. Here comes Venusaur. Doing 2 counters and throw. So the Venusaur is at 3 right now. It needs to get to 12. Or more than 12, because there's 2 shields here, right? This is absolutely game over here. The Venusaur honestly probably need to call a bait. But then double Ice Punch. So it would be like triple Ice Punch or double bait and the Psychic here, and there's no risk of the catch because there's obviously no other Pokemon left, and that is game over there. So nicely played. Obviously, very tough lead to overcome, and this is also a very tough lead. Sableye into Medicham, and we see the Stunfisk come through. Really problematic for the opponent. We see the extra counter come through, and likely we will see Yodada throw the second Ice Punch on CMP to the second Earthquake. And keeping absolutely perfect count. I don't expect a shield, but let's see. They do end up shielding. Okay, that's a little bit surprising. Really wants them to no shield. But honestly, like, Sableye up a shield is very problematic. Gonna throw the Psychic. Psychic's safe to throw because you want to throw Psychic at basically everything else on this team anyway. So even if they caught, it's not that big a deal. We're likely gonna see the counter down. And it does get the Shadow Claw through. Do expect this to be an Ice Punch. And then I do expect the opponent to swap. And it is Altaria. And that's absolutely game over. Abomasnow absolutely crushes Altaria. And we see the Weather Ball come through, and it probably doesn't one-shot Altaria. It probably does, like, I'm guessing, like 90 or 85% damage, but with the additional Power Stones is enough. Able to survive the Ice Punch, and just gonna fast move down. Not even gonna bother throwing the charge moves. Knows that it's faster to throw the 4 fast moves plus the... Oh, okay. All right. We're gonna go into the round 2 matchup. The opponent has Trev, Lantern, Noctowl, Medicham, Galarian Stunfisk, and Dunsparce. So interesting team composition. Lots of coverage for the Trevenant in the form of there's Dunsparce, there's G-Fist for the Noctowl, and Lantern. So this would be a very difficult team to bring Noctowl in. So we do expect lots of the Trev, because Trev has like 3 clear targets, but it's also the reverse case in the sense that there are 3 hard answer, 1 super hard answer in the form of Noctowl, and then 2 other answers in the form of Sableye and Abomasnow. But again, those are shield and energy dependent. So let's go ahead into this game here. We're going to see Medicham into Noctowl, and this is a favorable matchup for Noctowl. Noctowl does do super effective damage with Sky Attack and Shadow Ball plus the fast moves, but as you can see, counter is very strong. Will survive a Sky Attack, and they do paste to the first two. Oh, they actually go for the Shadow Ball. Interesting. Knowing that, honestly, I think I guess they would have KO'd there. Was trying to potentially catch there, and the opponent bringing their normal types to the table, and probably gonna do one and throw the Sky Attack. Oof, that drill run did a decent amount. Gonna have to throw the next Sky Attack right away to get it off, because the next drill run, next rock slide will KO. Okay, interesting. Staying disciplined. Gonna let this go, I presume. Gonna shield. Okay, obviously I have no idea what I'm doing, and gonna throw the Sky Attack, and gonna switch and into the posing Medi here. This is actually looking pretty okay. This Noctowl, the opposing Noctowl does have energy, but the Sableye is gonna be able to farm. I'm assuming they're gonna. Do they Psychic here, or are they Ice Punch and try to counter down? They do throw the Psychic. Gonna go right away. No hesitation. And this is looking really good here. Obviously, the opponent has a chance to catch a move on the Dunsparce, but gonna look to Shadow Claw all the way down. Does have the return. Oh, they does throw the Foul Play to take out this Dunsparce, which I think is perfectly fine. And we see the Noctowl come through. There's no way a Sky Attack KOs. So gonna have to Shadow Ball. Oh, it does KO. Okay, it does KO. Oof. Okay, the opponent actually pulls off a miraculous win. And it is enough to take out the opposing Noctowl. I thought this game was a wrap. This Noctowl had did a little bit more damage than I was expecting. And Yodada down another game one, and running into a very tough lead here. Running triple weak to Dunsparce. That is very problematic. And gonna throw the Weather Ball. Just gonna straight bait. And that actually did a pretty good amount. And the opponent likely gonna throw the Rock Slide. Gonna throw the Weather Ball. Abomasnow actually holding up against the Dunsparce a little bit better than I thought. It does have offensive pressure, but no defensive pressure. No defensive protection, I guess I should say. And we are gonna see how this is gonna play out. Gonna throw another Weather Ball. Abomasnow actually doing pretty good versus this Abomasnow, but there has to be Medi coverage in the back. We'll see if this Rock Slide is enough. It is enough. Do you Shadow Claw down? This is going to be way too much, right? This is going to be way too much. Okay, we're going to see a Wing Attack down, and we will see what's in the back. Yodada's tournament is on the line. Going to throw the Sky Attack. Okay, going to switch out. Needs to reach the return. I do expect them to Shadow Ball. They do Shadow Ball. It makes total sense. And gonna throw on CMP with the Sky Attack. Very nice counting. Normally return does like just barely over half. We'll see if this is enough. It is not enough. And gonna get taken out by the Sky Attack. But we're gonna see the Wing Attack down. Is it? Oh, okay, interesting. The opponent electing. That's kind of a weird play there. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Wow, they are in huge trouble here. They are in massive trouble. Yeah, they're in massive trouble. Gonna have to farm it down, and then we're gonna see the Sky Attack come through. Not even gonna reveal that the Noctowl has Shadow Ball. Gonna leave that trick in that nice hat. And when it looked like Yodada was about to be kicked to loser's bracket, pulls off a miraculous win, and we see the mirror match. And gonna have to bait out the Trev if it is there. Gonna throw the Sky Attack. Interesting, they both go one over and then throw the Sky Attack. You're gonna have to catch, right? Like, you're gonna have to catch. You need to preserve this Noctowl. Oh, the opposing trainer caught. And is it Dunsparce in the back? Okay. This Noctowl does have a move, right? So gonna throw. Are we gonna see a counter down? Oh, this is a rock slide. Gonna let this go. Medi is loaded here. Gonna throw the Ice Punch. Does win CMP versus this Noctowl, which is pretty big. I've seen Yoda pull off kind of some weird shields here, and this is another one. And does throw on CMP here. Is it the Dunsparce? Show me the Dunsparce. And gonna switch out. And they are gonna throw the drill runs. This is absolutely brilliant play here. Gonna go for the bait. I don't know about this bait here, but we will see what the opponent does. They do end up shielding. The next drill run does not KO. Gonna throw the Earthquake. This obviously does not take out the Dunsparce as well. Gonna need to land at least a Rock Slide after this. Probably an EQ. Doesn't need to shield. A Rock Slide would basically seal the game. And we see the CMP tie. Are we going to see this let go? And you come straight to Medicham. Get as much. Oh, okay, gonna wait the clock here. Interesting. And we are going to see. Oh, that is very problematic for the trainer. They're definitely going to feign to the Sky Attack. Absolutely brilliant play by Yodada. And winning round number 2 and moving on to the semifinals. And we get a little bit spoiler of the next Pokemon here. And the opposing trainer, Gamebird TW, is bringing Trevenant, Lantern, Noctowl, Medicham, Galarian Sunfish, and Shadow Nidoqueen, which is a very interesting pick. Obviously, as we've seen, Sableye is pretty strong. Does have to be careful of the Noctowl, but has 4 positive matchups, 1 neutral matchup, and only 1 losing matchup, which is the Noctowl, but it's not even that crazy of a loss. So let's go ahead and get to this battle. We're gonna see. Okay, and we're gonna see the switch out and gonna bait out the Trevenant. Has multiple answers to the Lantern, which is why switched out. In this case, you want to go for the EQ. Yodada. Oh my gosh, this person is learning, realizing that Yodada likes to bait. Okay, gonna let this go. They do land the Shadow Ball, but looks like this matchup is potentially flippable. They actually end up no shielding. Gonna throw another Rock Slide here. Desperately wants this. Okay, gonna go into Abomasnow and gonna be met by Noctowl. Oh my gosh, this Shadow Abomasnow is about to go off. Probably gonna shield until the Noctowl doesn't shield. Okay, yeah, I think you just let it go now. Do you let go? Okay, okay. Well, we're gonna see the farm down from the Abomasnow or Counter Sickleys. Yeah, gonna see the big farm down. Oh man, this is very bad for the opposing trainer. Though they are likely in range of for sure the Thunderbolt. The Surf is probably pretty close. The Surf is probably enough. It is enough. And we'll probably see Sableye come in. The opponent's trainer can obviously catch. You do want to go return. Okay. They throw the Thunderbolt. Oh, they throw the Surf. Oh my gosh, absolutely gorgeous catch there. Gorgeous catch. And gonna throw the foul play here. This is interesting. I thought the return was the correct play. And did wait for it and then threw the foul play. I think the return was the correct play there. Definitely would have KO'd or put it very low. You just wait for the spark. And able to win there. A very nice catch to win the game. And we see Noctowl into Nidoqueen. This is kind of where you want to see it. Obviously, an awkward matchup for on both sides. They do throw the Poison Fang right away. And gonna throw the Sky Attack. They will get to the first two moves at the same time. The Noctowl will paste on the third one. But we see the Medicham coming in, and we see Noctowl up a shield and up energy. We'll see how this is gonna play out. Sky Attack doesn't KO. Should be able to reach. Should be able to reach the Ice Punch, which will put pressure on. Oh, gonna go for the Psychic because it does a little bit more damage, plus the chance for a 10% defense drop. And looks like probably gonna sack, right? They really don't have a Sableye answer, right? This is the only Sableye answer. You survive this, and gonna be able to reach the Sky Attack, and then you just switch out. Obviously, the Neo Queen can be really annoying, and Poison Fang debuff. But we will see. Oh, okay. They for sure Poison Fang. Are we gonna okay? Stops to make sure that they don't catch. We will see what's in the back. Is it the Medicham? It is the Medicham. You do want to throw the return. It is more energy efficient as well. It gives you one less. You have to shield this here for sure. This is game over. The return does about half. Oh, they pop here. Gonna double foul play. The return definitely would KO here. It does half, but double foul play also KOs. Yeah, this is okay though. Still right because it's only a pop, and then able to land the foul play. But the return was definitely the correct play there in my opinion. But it didn't really matter at this point in time, and able to win the game. Nicely played. Okay, that was actually. Okay, we're going into the next match here. This is the winners final against Gray #1, who has Noctowl, Medicham, Galarian Sunfist, Toxapex, and Sableye, and actually had Lickitung, but put Grass Knot instead of Power Whip. I don't even know how that was possible to be selected, or how they. Anyways, and Grass Knot and Power Whip have the exact same stats from I think almost every part of the game besides their name. In the animation, so I don't know why they didn't allow it, but I know why they didn't allow it. It's a team sheet error, but it's very crazy that it was even allowed. So sure, it only has 5 Pokemon here, and unfortunately for them, one of the Pokemon was also the Sableye answer, so we're going to see lots of Sableye on Yodada's side, and we see a fantastic lead, and we will see how this is going to play out. They do throw the Ice Punch. Definitely no shield. But again, I never know how Yodada is going to shield or not. Going to throw the Sky Attack. They do end up shielding. And they come into Sableye onto the Noctowl. That's crazy here. And going to throw the... Yeah, that's kind of insane, to be honest. I think you just let this go here. Sableye up a shield. There's like no way. There's no way you can lose. There's no way you can lose. It's actually a water gun lantern too. So there's just no way you can lose. It is a Toxapex. And yeah, there's absolutely no way you could lose. Gonna throw the Thunderbolt. Deal super effective damage. We'll see whether or not this Toxapex shield or not. Doesn't matter here. I guess you should shield the brine because it does more damage than the Ice Punch. For sure should shield this. This is very much game over. Gonna throw the foul play. And gonna throw another foul play. The Medicham will survive the foul play, but it will get shuttled down afterwards, or if it shields here. The next foul play will take it out. Honestly, doesn't even shield this if you want to flex, but gonna shield and gonna be able to throw the foul play and take out the Medicham. Oof. This is gonna be rough for the opposing trainer. Lickitung would actually been pretty decent versus this team. And we see Sableye Mirror. And do expect... let's see here. This is where you want to see it, because I guess you presume that there's... Man, yeah, this is so bad for the opposing trainer. Gonna throw the surf bait. Thunderbolt would be more energy efficient and does more damage. Yoda definitely gonna shield this, right? Okay, gonna no shit. Come on, now you make me look like a fool here. Gonna go for the Thunderbolt. The Surf would not have KO'd, and I don't expect this Medicham. Oh, they actually do end up shielding. Okay, and we're gonna see the immediate swap. Gonna let this go. Gonna look to Shadow Claw all the way down. You let this go. We'll survive this. And I think you just foul play whatever comes in. It is a G-Fist. And that's still pretty good. Because now it puts it into EQ range. And up a shield. Is behind on energy. Obviously, they also have a catch. We'll see whether or not they'll bait. Oh my gosh, are you serious? That was probably a necessary bait, a necessary call. And the opposing trader makes like the only reasonable call, which is to call the bait. But that is like wow. Okay, you could end your tournament right there. Well, not right there, because it would be 1-1. But very nice call, and yeah, that was kind of insane. Gonna no shield, doesn't KO, and gonna shield this one, and gonna be able to take out the Sableye, and that is the end of the winners final. And we are gonna go to the Grand Championship here. A rematch of, I believe there's a rematch of the semifinals. Yoda already sent this trainer down to the loser bracket, but they are back for redemption. And we see Noctowl mirror. It seemed like Yoda's Noctowl was worse because it hit the yellow last time first. We see the Sky Attack come through. And we see Nidoqueen come through here. This is a very tricky situation. They actually end up no shielding. Gonna go into Abomasnow. You can farm down here, but your Abomasnow is gonna be low here. Oh man, it's so low here. It's so low. Gonna throw the energy ball. Does a pretty good amount of damage to the Medicham. This actually probably would do the most damage. They actually end up shielding. Well, I guess obviously Sky Attack or Shadow Ball would do more. Okay, awkward dance here. I'm not sure you can shield this. It's for sure not a bait, but you can't shield it in case you get debuffed. And we see the Psychic get thrown. Ooh, now they're going to straight Ice Punch this Medicham. We're going to see the switch, and we see the opposing Noctowl. The opposing Noctowl has more energy, though, because it did switch out. Oh, this is very bad. Yoda has no chance here. This is also a best of 5, I believe. Is this best of 5, or is it all best of 3? I don't know. We will find out how many games get played here. Gonna try to counter down. Gonna go for it. We're gonna see it. There's no way the opponent doesn't shield, right? There's no way. Yeah, they have a move here, right? So that made 100% sense to go for the Psychic there, because they were gonna make it to another one there. So you go do the only play. So Game Bird up game 1, and this is an awkward matchup here, but this is where you want to see it. And they come into Nidoqueen. Gonna throw the... This is awkward though, right? Because now... Do you no shield this? Gonna shield, not expecting the bait. Oh, they do bait here. Gonna throw on CMP. Okay, gonna throw right before CMP. Maybe worried that the Nidoqueen will win CMP. And then, but we definitely see the CMP tie with the return. Okay, nope. The opposing trainer does build up energy. Makes a lot of sense. Oh, but energy here is very problematic. Nice timing by the opponent. Gonna let this go. Is it Medi in the back? Show me the Medi. Oof. Okay, this is obviously very bad here. Still playable. Gonna shield, not expecting the bait. And hoping for no debuff. Gonna farm up a lot of energy. Gonna go for the psychic. We'll see if the opposing trainer shields or not. They do not shield. Is this even possible here? I don't think so, but gonna farm up quite a bit of energy, then gonna throw the Ice Punch. Throws on CMP. Is enough to KO. Okay, alright. This Noctowl is loaded though. Can you make it? Okay, makes the catch. Honestly, I'm not sure that catch was the best play here, because I guess they get... Oh, able to make it to the Ice Punch. I think would have won regardless there. You definitely need to switch. But the Mia swap means that Noctowl has less energy. Forced to throw there. Nicely played and able to win game number 2 here. It's 1-1 right now. We see the infamous Noctowl mirror. We'll see how this is going to play out. Gonna throw the Sky Attack. And we see the switch out into, but this time they did not throw the Sky Attack beforehand. So this Poison Fang will not be threatening to the Needle Queen. And you let this go here. We'll survive this. It's a Medi in the back though, right? Because they're trying to bait out the Sableye. So you go to Abomasnow here? Oh no, okay, gonna go into... Ooh, okay. Nice shield. It's a Medi. Oh, they decide to come in. Okay. Really? Interesting. Interesting. Not coming the Noctowl into the Medicham. Is that going to be a costly mistake? Do you go Noctowl here? Or force it to throw? They actually end up no shielding. And gonna try to do as much fast move damage as possible. Oh, they throw right away. Gonna have to make a catch here. Oh, oh man, this there's no way here. There's no way here. Yeah, the Noctowl had way too much energy. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, actually did not KO. Oh my gosh, it actually did not KO. There's Abomasnow. What? Are you serious? There's actually no way. No way. I gotta look this up. Is that actually the case? Noctowl. Sky Attack only does 75%. Are you serious? And each wing attack does... What? There's no way. Wait, each wing attack does 5% here. So, wait. Okay, let's go back here. There's no way. Okay. Counter down, right? That's totally fine. No wing attack there, right? Let's count them. 1. Okay, only 1 wing attack there. Oh. 2. 3, 4. Oh my gosh, it survives with 1 HP. Oh my goodness. What a game there. Oh, no, actually it was a tie. What the heck? Okay. I didn't even realize the Medicham was still alive. I paused the game there. Not realize the Medicham was already still alive there. Okay, wow. Okay. What a game there. What a game. Okay, we are 1-1 still. We're going to see Water Gun Lantern into Galarian Stunfisk. Wow, okay. I am all over the place. Water Gun Lantern has a pretty okay matchup, throwing a really good timing there. One Water Gun past the Surf, which is 7.5, which is right before the Earthquake. Are we going to see the shield, or is this going to be the bait? They do go for the Earthquake, and we see, oh man, this is very problematic for the opponent. Sableye about to go off. They pop, and Yodada knows the moveset. It's pop Psychic. Honestly, I probably would have farmed a little bit more. Yeah, but this is absolutely game here. We're going to see a big Shadow Claw down. If they come G-Fist, probably going to double up, then throw. Yep, double up and then throw. If they shield this, you just throw the next one because you want to avoid the Rock Slide. Okay. It is the Nido Queen here. Wow, okay. This is really bad for the Nido Queen. Going to go up to the return, throw the Foul Play. There's really no chance the opponent has here. You let this go. It's just a Poison Fang. And honestly, well, I guess maybe you make it to a second Surf, but this is still a safe play here. In the sense that, yeah, you just let this go here. And then gonna CMP tie with the Noctowl, and this is absolutely game over here. Absolutely beautiful set. Are we going to see the Shadow Ball BM here? No, we're actually going to see the disrespectful farm down here. I'm saving the shield for the next game. Brilliant play by Yodada. Sometimes, like, honestly, Yodada does like opposite of what I would think is the most logical play, but again, a lot of the players are thinking what the most logical play is, and then playing counter to that to throw off the pace and tempo of your opponent. But absolutely brilliant games there. Congratulations on your championship. Look forward to seeing your battles in Japan, hopefully in person. But congratulations again, and if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see everyone in the next video.